In this video, we're going to be looking at the crayfish dissection. Here, looking at the dorsal view, and then on the other side, the ventral view. First, we'll look at the external characteristics. So here we have a pair of compound eyes. We have two pair of antennae and the smaller antennules. The cephalothorax is covered by this carapace, and this segmented region down here is the abdomen. At the end of the abdomen, we have the central telson surrounded by the uropods. On the ventral side, we can see the 5 pairs of walking legs. That puts us in the group Decapoda. The first pair have been modified into chelipeds. The other 4 pairs are the walking legs. On the abdomen, we can see the structures that are called swimmerets. And this would be a female, where the swimmerets are pretty much all the same. Whereas in this individual, the first pair of swimmerets here are modified into copulatory swimmerets. So the swimmerets will be enlarged on the male. So we're going to open up our crayfish. Carefully try to take off the carapace. So that we can look at the internal organs. Here we have the mandibular muscles surrounding the stomach. We can see the feathery gills, and there will be a set of gills on each side of the crayfish. There are the gills. And moving the gills aside so that we can see additional features. Towards the back here, this is the heart. And if we kind of move the heart around a little bit, you can see that it's a very small muscle. It's now detached. Crayfish, as all arthropods, have an open circulatory system. These structures here that are in yellow are digestive gland. And if I move the heart a little bit back here, you can see the gonads. So these are gonads right here. And being that this is a female, these would be ovaries with eggs. So the gonads, here's the heart, digestive gland, which is paired on either side of the intestine. So we can see the intestine through there. So I'm going to remove the stomach. and open it. So that you can see these interesting structures that are called the gastric teeth. So I've opened up the stomach, and these sharp structures that are inside here are called the gastric teeth. So these are located inside of the stomach. Coming back to our crayfish body, the mandibular muscles, so that we can see these two additional structures. Right here and right here, these two little pads are called the antennual gland, or also known as the green gland. When this animal was alive, these structures were green. They are involved in osmoregulation or water balancing for the crayfish, and you can see they're located close to the antenna, which is one of the reasons why they're called the antennual glands. These would then lead to an excretory pore where nitrogenous waste would exit the animal. We'll do one additional crayfish dissection just to see if there's any variation in the animal. Okay, we'll try to very carefully remove the carapace. And here, if you recall, this is the male, so these are the testes here. On either side we have the gills. In front of the testes we have the digestive glands, so that's more of this spongy tissue. And then we have this heart is located in between the digestive glands and where we have the testes, so it's this small muscle right here is the heart. The stomach, if we remove the stomach, and again carefully open it, we can see here the gastric teeth. So these are the gastric teeth right here, here, and here. Again, if you were to touch these structures, they would be very sharp. Removing some more of the tissues so that we can see the antennual glands. The antennual glands are located here and here, again for osmoregulation. And that is the crayfish.